Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Endoralis. So if you haven't seen before, this is the video that I was talking about after the Force of Will Valhalla video spoiler from before. This video is basically going to focus on the actual website that came out. Now, for a limited time, I'm not sure how long, but for a limited time, they do have this thing where you can get like a free starter deck off of the site, and I'll try and catch that because it pops up every so often. Um, and effectively, we're gonna go through what that site gives us. What effectively you see, because I assume what they made an entirely new site for, which the site's name is actually forceofwillvalhalla.com. What I assume they made the entire new site for is actually for the set, the new Valhalla Cluster set, so that when they do every set, this one, New Dawn Rises, when they do every set, they're gonna have inquiries. And the inquiries are gonna be prods and stuff from the community, or just like data they grab outside of the normal stuff. You know, probably data they're gonna have any of the GP or ARG or whatever people put on that site, so they have feasible stuff for them to actually change their things. I wouldn't be surprised if they had like a forum or something eventually, so that people can say their ideas or put whatever outside of the Reddit. I love Reddit, but they might have one for themselves, because otherwise it makes no sense to make all this stuff for people to look at, but there's nothing but information thing. They could have had that on the regular site and just had that attached to the first site or whatever. So I'm going to show you that. We're going to get right into it. It shouldn't be too long. But let's see. This here is the new site. I'm going to reload it so that you guys can see all the stuff that I see. But this is a new site. Reload it. Forceofwill-valhalla.com. As you can see, it has the New Dawn Rises, same thing in Japanese. Home, destination, choose your partner, begin your journey, inquiry. I'll go over the thing that have Japanese and English translations. He's like, something has begun to change in the world birthed by gods. The dawn of a new era has arrived. And they have a little sign right there and say, welcome to the new world. And here you go, there you go. This pops up when you get to the new site. It has a win a free new Valhalla starter deck. Share this page or like our official Facebook page. We will randomly select 10 people on August 1st to receive a random starter deck. So out of the whatever amount of people, I assume is the amount of people who like this, which I've already done because it has a little check. I think yours wouldn't have the check. Terms, all prizes will be English, so everyone's going to have English, so it won't be anyone in Japan, I guess, or anyone in Japan has to be able to speak English. Winners will be chosen randomly, and the decks will be sent out randomly. I'm not sure how exactly you're going to get any information about where you live or anything, but I guess that's pretty cool. So you just like this, and then you click this thing, and then if you have a Facebook account, it'll just share on Facebook. And they have two ways to close out, this X and this close box. And that pops away. Then it says, welcome to the new world. Thank you for joining me today. Allow me the privilege of serving as your tour guide for the duration of your stay in this world. This world you have been invited to is the world previously used for the gods' proxy war. To better explain, let us take a look at this world's history. So they got another little thing for that. The gods' proxy war. Long ago, the gods from the world called Valhalla were at war. The power of these gods was on a scale far too grand. Their war threatened to destroy their own world. To prevent annihilation, the gods created another world and chose representatives within it to fight in their stead. And so the gods came to continue their proxy war in this fabricated world, or so it was supposed to be. And that's what I assume New Valhalla. So New Valhalla is supposed to actually just be a proxy war place that the gods are using, and of course that didn't happen, I guess. The demise of Valhalla. The proxy war continued with no end in sight. Long tired of watching, the gods forgot about the world they created and resumed fighting amongst themselves. As the battles resumed, many gods were defeated and faded from existence, their power spent. Before long, the world Valhalla itself could take no more and began to fade away, which, funny enough, Valhalla is based on, of course, Norse mythology. And Norse mythology, the entirety of everything got boned by Ragnarok, and Ragnarok destroyed everything. I believe that's actually Yggdrasil, the tree, getting split in half, but that's weird because Yggdrasil was in a different thing. And then we go to the next one, which is this one. No, the last one. New Valhalla. Yet the world the gods create still remains. Even with their creators gone, the beings of this world still live on and have continued to fight in accordance to the last mission given to them. How appropriate. The proxies who were bestowed divinity from the gods still lead their factions into battle today. And as time passed, the beings here came to call their own world Valhalla. So they call their world Valhalla because Valhalla is gone. That wraps up the history of the world. Now, without a moment's delay, choose a partner to accompany to your journey. So then they have the choose a partner thing. And up here they have all the rulers. You can pick one and it'll just go straight to it. They have Adam Sekart. Adam is from lunar heaven, home of the angels and Zeus, rabbits. I've gone over this. He is also the hero who saved lunar heaven during a period of crisis, with the help of two others. Since then, over 100 years have passed, and the event having long faded into mere legend. These are actually the pictures I used for the last video, if you notice. His cards feature many flying resonators that are difficult to block. Also included are many life gain barrier and other similar defensive effects, granted in the form of Moon's divine blessing. So it's going to probably be a mechanic where he uses Moon or something like that to do his stuff. Brunhild, and he's white. Brunhild is from the country of the sun, Minerva. In Minerva, humans and Valkyries coexist together. The symbol of the country is the sun itself. It is said that as long as the warriors of the country brandish the symbol of the sun, they can fight without fear of dying. Her cards consist of resonators with very little features and low cost, meant to be utilized to create a wide army. Additionally, the blessings of the sun can protect Minerva's warriors, making them impervious to damage for a limited time. Isis, fire. Isis from the city of Mirage, Sandora, home for deities and beings of the desert. Fitting for the fire attribute, Isis's cards specialize in dealing damage, particularly through runes. The resonators also support this archetype in a variety of ways. They probably give Pump red or burn for this. Fushi is the king of Kunlun. In Kunlun, you can find humans, beasts, especially tigers, as well as the occasional dragon. The main strategy employed by Fushi's army is to use humans and tigers to start the battle, paving the way for dragons to descend to finish it. Only Fushi, the king of Kunlun, is truly capable of controlling the dragons. You have Loki, blue. Loki is the ruler of the Forest of Lost, Misty Woods. Loki is the instigator who tricked Valhalla's gods into waging war. Before Valhalla was destroyed, Loki escaped into this world and remains here still. Featured in Misty Woods are mainly fairy tales with the occasional sacred beast. Loki's cards feature an erratic group of resonators that rely on awakening effects. So Time Spinning Witch would be actually very good with this one. If one can manage to control this wild bunch, they will be met with great success, and there are also many draw effects included. Perhaps quantity over quality strategy might be best. Arthur, who is blue instead of colorless, sad. Arthur resides in a knight's castle in the sky, Skyround. In Skyround, there are machines and androids, as well as mechanized knights. The massive control system governing Skyround is called Merlin. Many cards that place plus 100 plus 1 encounters are used, as well as many effects that benefit from having these counters. There are also effects that reward you for dismantling these plus 100 plus 1 encounters, but be wary not to dismantle too much or your resonators may fall apart. Hanzo, cat ninjas, awesome. Green. Hanzo is the leader of the village of Spirited Away, Koga. Koga is similar to traditional Japanese village, different in that it is home to cat ninjas and yokai alike. The phrase Spirited Away is a phenomenon where a person disappears and is thought to have been hidden by the gods. In a similar manner, Koga village is hidden from the world and only enterable through a hole that appears at a special time. Many of Hanzo's cards feature cat ninjas, special techniques, and tools. Oh, additions. He's going to use additions just like Sun Kong. In general, Hanzo is a good balanced ruler who is a jack of all trades, but master of none. Playing him will be a test of the player's own skill. People are scared that he's gonna be green too hard. Chamimi. Chamimi is from a forgotten sanctuary, Lost Isles, home to fairies, beasts, and the Mimi tribe. The Mimi tribe are capable of speech, but carry an odd speech inflection where they must each phrase they say ends in me and other similar phrases. The island of Lost Isles are abundant with unexplored nature and full of rare, never-seen beasts. So beasts. Get Black Lucifer. Lucifer is the ruler of the ruins of never-ending rain ruins. The main races featured here are fallen angels and demons. There are some humans scattered throughout rain ruins, but only devil worshippers and religious fanatics. The fallen angels hold a deep hatred for the angels, so they hate angels. Lucifer cards excel at hand disruption, aiming to whittle away your opponent's choices. Once your opponent's hand is weakened enough, the demons appear to finish them off. They probably have effects based on how many things you discard or in the graveyard. That actually be cool. Lich, and this is the last one. Lich is the ruler of the bottom mechanics of death, the Abyss. In life, Lich was a pure noble monk, but due to Hell's plotting, he was murdered and revived as the king of the undead. The Abyss features undead resonators such as zombies, skeletons, and light. The Abyss is said to be connected to another world, but as the weak are drained of energy, the closer they get to this link to another world. The details of what it connects to are unknown. Lich's card feature undead resonators with low fighting power that keep coming back from the dead. As you don't have to worry about losing them, they can be recklessly used to attack. So they might have, I'm saying they might have something like imperishable, or it's just like you keep swinging, they can't die from damage, or they get so many deaths and they die. And then it goes to, now let's begin our journey. Here we have gates that will lead everyone to the world of Valhalla. When your travel preparations are finished, please proceed through a gate. The managers of the gates are all professionals ready to guide you to the most pleasant journey through Valhalla. In case of lost entrance ticket or article, please check with gate manager or contact the tour planner. The tour planner's information desk can be found at the bottom of the page. Feel free to inquire anytime. And this is like a nice little catty, funny way of telling you this is where you put your inquiry. So you'll put your name, the email address you have so they can get back to you, what's your subject matter, and then the message. And you send that to them. So any questions you might have, you guys can actually send here. And I think that's pretty much it. So this was the site. That's how you get possibly, a deck. And this is all they're giving us right now. I assume that, like I said, there's going to be more on this site when they update it, or probably in the next month when that comes up. But that's pretty much it. So I hope you all enjoyed this time. Next video should be something about either a Wanderer deck, or I might actually do something about that Soul Cartel. Not specifically for you guys, but in general. So have a nice day. Like, subscribe, comment. That's good if you made it through this whole video. And may the Zen be with you.